Welcome back to the channel. It is time to review episode 6 of The Mandalorian. It just dropped. I'm here to review it for you. If you have missed all my other reviews, please go to the channel. I'll have some of the videos linked down below. I have a whole playlist for it. Go look at my other reviews for how I think about the whole show so far. So right off the bat, I think this is way better than the last episode. The last episode was a drag, and I think really halted the momentum that the show was gaining after 3 and 4. But in total, this was another really solid episode. I think the story that they were telling really doesn't affect the overarching story and the narrative at all. Like, it's not really progressing the way a normal show would, especially with only 2 episodes left. I don't know where the show is going. So I think at this point that is a knock because there's no real overarching story besides them just running away from the guild. And honestly, there's no real character development in The Mandalorian. And I get you kind of want him to be mysterious, but still, they were teasing it earlier in the show. And with this, you kind of learn some of his backstory with his previous groups and stuff like that. But once again, he is still a one-dimensional character. And overall, I just think when it comes to the scenes in this, it's really solid. There's a scene where Bill Burr's character is walking down a hallway, and they took it right out of Aliens and a few other horror movies where the lights are flickering and you see the person, which would be Mandalorian in this case, and they flicker off. He's a different place. And so it's a really cool shot. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it was a very solid episode. I just don't think it's that important to the overall story. And I am really worried about the show when the season finally ends, where it's going to go. Hopefully it does come to a conclusive end. I think Baby Yoda needs to not be in season 2. I just don't like the story with him. Cute character and all, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to see more Baby Yoda. I prefer to see more of these kind of one-off missions like he's doing now, but not having to worry about Baby Yoda. But I will say, in defense of that, the whole last part with Baby Yoda really was intense and was building, your kind of, he needs to get back, he needs to get back, he needs to get back. So that is a good, I guess, plot device in Baby Yoda. So that is always nice. But if I had to give this episode a review or a score out of 10, I think I gave last episode like a 6 or 6.5 or something like that. I think so far this episode is probably the 3rd best. And I would give it like a 7.5 to a light 8. I don't know. It was okay. It's just not that great. The show hasn't been that great at all. I also like to announce I am also going to be reviewing every single Witcher episode when that drops. So make sure to stay tuned for that, as Witcher 3 is my favorite video game of all time. So we'll see how the show is with Henry Cavill. But thank you guys for watching. Remember, I upload a review the day after the episode comes out. So next week, the episode comes out on Tuesday because of Star Wars coming out on Friday. So you'll have an episode Wednesday. But please let me know what you guys think of the show so far down in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next episode.